Hello, my fellow readers. This is iDark Symphony 777 with another fanfiction review. Not review, reading. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been reading. As always, a link to the story will be in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell for notifications, leave a comment in the comment section below on your thoughts of the story. If I listen to my opinion is not indicative of the world, so please respect that. So, the story I'm doing a reading of is called Taste Tester Pearl by Super Mario Bros. Ultimate. It is a Mario fanfiction, and I have to say, poor Pearl. Poor Pearl being used as clickbait material. It's like, wait, we need to get our friend to do. We need to get a thumbnail. Brooklyn, do you have any idea? Bedhead. Say. Have you eaten anything? No. We'll use that. Okay. And Pearl's just probably confused. Like, probably just gonna roll with this. I get free food anyway. So, let's get started. Mario stepped inside of his pad after a long day. Well, Palma has spent all morning running important errands and whatnot. Tons of stress have been piling up on him lately. He was ready to lose it and collapse. His most recent kidnapping from King Bo didn't help either. My guess is probably Luigi's Mansion 3. I can't remember if he kidnapped Mario in Luigi's Mansion 2. I actually can't. Did King Boo kidnap Luigi in 2? I can't remember. I really can't. I know he did in 1 and 3. Not in 2. It's been like so long since I haven't seen any footage of 2, so I don't remember. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. When will that goal let his petty grudge go? Seriously, at least Bowser had some kind of motivation to keep pestering his kingdom, and some moments of decency. King Boo was just crawling down a deep hole with no hope of escape. No matter, Floyd was at least done and ready to relax for the rest of the day. He was putting groceries away when Luigi stepped in. Afternoon, bro. How you been? To see the chipper face of his little bro after a tough day. His hero, even. The man in green saved him multiple times, to the point that he feels like he owes him big time. Like making him not worry so much about him for once. I'm just okie dokie, Luigi. Well, it would take EGAD's genius to see that he clearly was not. Luigi approached in concern. You clearly don't look like it. Mario saw as he tossed their pre-made pasta in the pantry. They had so many boxes of it that they really didn't buy anymore. But never hurt, right? Stuff takes forever to expire. It's true. I try to be Lou. I really true. It's just that so much has been happening lately, it's hard for me to think straight. Come to think of it, I remember hearing rumors that he and Luigi used pasta as breakfast cereal. That's how much they bought. Yeah, it was right. Like, pasta and milk? Wait a minute. Isn't Alfredo sauce made with milk? I can't remember. Luigi nodded. I get the feeling. Sounds to me like you use a break. Luigi picked up another grocery bag and started packing, having a set of hands to help. The older plumber smiled. Thanks, Lou. You know, funny you mentioned that. Can you imagine if we actually had a second set of arms, like those bee people in the United Kingdom? That would be so much easier, he sighed blissfully. Yeah, I've been down to their kingdom once before during my balloon wolf phase. Yeah, really are something else. Eh? The two of them finished putting away the groceries together, and Luigi just remembered something. Oh, speaking of other kingdoms, we have a guest over. Oh, really? Whoo! She's in the other room. Luigi led his bro back to the bedroom where a girl was sitting at the desk of the laptop. She looked just as adorable as when Mario previously saw her on the news a few weeks back, with a new tan on her skin to boot. The girl turned from her desk and smiled. Hi, Mario. Long time no see. She got up from the desk and hugged him. Aqua! Mario held out his arms and embraced her as she came in. Oh, smile, piccolo amico. I've been great. My transition to middle school has been a little rough, but I'm getting used to it. Though I already missed having recess. Aqua frowned a bit on that last sentence. Mario's smile faltered slightly, but he still kept his composure. You know what? I wanted to do this little side for like real quick. It's kind of weird that a lot of like I'm guessing this is the same Aqua from one of Starlit Ducks fanfiction, the one with the water princess. It's kind of weird that a lot of water thing characters just happen to be named Aqua, but none of them hold a candle to best girl. Look at that! Look at that! Look at those eyes and that frown and those noises. Truly peaked this character. Yes, I completely use this as like an excuse to shove an Aqua reference. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. Aqua frowned a bit on that last sentence. Mario's smaller smile faltered slightly, but he still kept his composure. Mario patted her shoulder. I get the feeling. I was sad to leave elementary school myself when I was your age. But I quickly found how much fun middle school is in its own right. You'll see soon enough, assured the plumber. I. He shed a few tears of joy. I still can't believe how grown up you're getting. You're not so piccolo anymore. I'm through. Echo giggled again. You can still call me that. I like it when you do. She put her finger through her hair. What do you think of my new suntan? I spent the week in the Seaside Kingdom. The volleyball matches are intense. Oh, it's a fantastico. Just don't overdo it. Don't want to get sunburned. Mario ruffled her hair a bit. Of course, Aqua's trusty companion sitting idly beside the desk didn't go, I noticed either. And how have you been, Flood? Then the also head of the robot turned toward Mario. I have been well, Mario. A pleasure to make your acquaintance again. Yeah, but I've been talking a lot. Flood's talks make moving to middle school a lot easier for me. Aqua smiled at Flood, and though the water pack didn't smile back without a face, she knew he was smiling back in spirit. Then her focus was back on Mario. Enough about me. I heard you've been doing a lot. Thanks again for bringing back the lock lady. My mind just went my brain dead. Um, lock lady dress. Okay. My people have been so worried, though sorry you had to deal with King Boo again. Mario and Luigi grins. Don't remind us. And you're welcome. Woohoo! And congratulations on getting engaged, he applied with sparkles in her eyes. The rose band that eternally panicked. I see you learned about it. Yeah, dummy, why wouldn't I? I'm Peach's sister. Yeah, it is! It is! It is Starlight. It is that character from that Starlight Duck story. Or as I like to call her, Mary the Malad! Sorry, I couldn't resist. Ah! You didn't see anything! You didn't see anything. Aqua playfully stuck her tongue out. I can't be the new in-law, Mario. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I'm excited too, exclaimed Mario. Though he quickly got shared. Well, you didn't tell too many people about this, right? We're gonna say low-key about this until they're ready so that he doesn't find out. Aqua twiddled her thumbs. What did you do? Aqua, what did you do? Please, what did you do? Aqua twiddled her thumbs a bit, with side glances a bit of sweat. I may have told a few people. Who? Both. Yeah, that's the reaction I would have. Both rose accidentally. Well, I know Toad and Toadette already knew, so I talked to them a bit of it. I was considering telling Celia. Aqua stopped when she noticed both Mario Brothers' eyes shrink and chatter their teeth as if they were about to snap. And she quickly recalled her hands in front of the fence. But. I quickly realized that she was close to Koopalings and Bowser by proxy and decided not to. Of course, by Celia Patch. Okay, so makes sense. Uh, both bros who let out Hughes really sigh. Good save. So who did you tell? Well, I first one told Amy Rose and Creed. I'm sorry. Who the who and who the who? Huh? Where? Where did these two come from? What? I am missing context in here. What is Amy Rose and Cream the Rabbit? What's that? You gonna also say that you went to the Warp Star and you told Adeline? I mean, sure, I guess. But I'm missing something. What? Huh? Okay. But, they're from the world, so it's not like we'll reach Bowser there. Mario nodded. Okay, I guess that's fine. Anyone else? I also told Cat and Anna, but don't worry, ninjas are good at keeping secrets. Meanwhile, in Diamond City. Cat was sitting doing her homework and noticed Anna with her mouth sealed shut, but looking like she really wants to let something out. You want to tell someone, don't you? Tell it to one of the pets, no one else. Anna took a deep breath and turned to the dog. Shadow! Our bestie sister is getting married to the Super Marios! She squealed as Shadow barked. Woof! And that's it. Mm. Mario nodded. All right. No, no more in the meantime. Okay. At least, at least, we're ready to take things further. He received a nod from the young princess, then peered over her shoulder. What are you up to right now? Just scrolling through YouTube. Aqua sat back down as the bros approached. Ah, YouTube. A site chock full of quality videos, said Luigi. Yeah, I like TikTok. Okay, that's admittedly clever. I like the pun. Oh, okay. Roasted Mario Gate. We don't speak of that cringe in this pad, bro. Luigi stared Mario's face as if he was dead. He got Mario with the death stare and said, "You damn mentioned TikTok clock." Like, chill out, bro. And what are you gonna do? You'll know next time we have a party. I'm sorry, I cracked myself. I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. Right. Mumbled Mario. The two watches Aqua scroll through new videos, challenge videos, plush videos. Of course, we all know the best plushy videos are Fumos, right? God, everyone loves Fumos. Fumo. Movie and TV clips, let's play shorts, and they had everything here. Wait, what's this? Aqua scrolled back to a video with a particularly striking thumbnail. The video was titled Taste Tester Pearl, and its thumbnail featured a strange-looking humanoid creature with gray skin and pink eyes and mouth. She wore a red apron and a bunch of red crystals on her head, resembling a Rocky Pigtail's hailsnare. Stranger girl appeared to be sitting at a table, staring curiously at a bunch of food in front of her. The image was backed up against a deep brown background with giant text saying she's never eaten. Yeah, that's clickbait for you. Here's the thing. Nobody likes clickbait. It's kind of like, but it's like something that a lot of YouTubers have to use because, like, well, how else are you gonna get like attention to your video besides clickbait? But we don't like clickbait. Then don't click on videos that have clickbait on it. Not my fault. Which is true. Which is why I don't use clickbait. Yes, I'm just doing this as a hobby for fun. Deal with it. She's never eaten my red. Wait, is this YouTuber feeding a homeless? Feeding a home? Yeah, that's something Mario would say. I think if that's the same girl that was in my kingdom with that honey diver a few weeks again. Context. What? When did they meet Aqua? Never mind. Well, let's check it out. Well, let's check it out. So, just Luigi. Avatar clicked the video. The channel was called Bell and Brooke. Okay. So Bell's the personality and probably the one that pulls like the Mr. Beast faces and stuff like that, and Brooke's like the one operating everything on the back end. It makes sense. And there didn't seem to be much to it. The channel had a meager 6 subscribers, and they didn't even have a channel avatar. It'd take a genius to tell this channel was just a small account made solely for fun and not to chase clout. Hey! However, the viewership was a much different story. The video was uploaded just 3 days ago and is currently set at a total of 1.3 million views. Okay, how much? Okay, I'm gonna predict. I'm sorry for interrupting so much because I genuinely want to get to like the bit because I'm betting this whole million views things. It's just gonna be Brooke botting. It's gonna end up being a botting joke at the end. I'm taking a guess. Let's actually get into it. Let's get into the quote unquote YouTube video. Okay, Mario knew something had to be going on in a video from a channel this small got so many views, so they clicked play. There was no professional intro or preview to start the video off like a popular YouTube channels. Simply began with a blurry screen and a few microphone scratches. When the screen faded in, a child's voice was heard, and we begin in 3, 2, 1. Two school-age honey hiver group girls topped in camera view. One of them was a shorter girl with yellow skin and her brown hair tied up with a yellow scrunchie. A pair of round glasses and yellow rims. And a yellow dress with black stripes and a fluffy white turtleneck. The other girl was taller and with the same yellow skin. A white t-shirt and with black stripes and a pair of overalls. She had darker brown hair. With a sky blue scrunchie twisting in a rope formation, along with oval-shaped glasses and blue rims. Glasses also held a pencil at the side of her hair. Both girls had the honey howler's signature antenna, wing, and second pair of arms. Ayo! What's up, honey crew? I'm Belle, greeted the shorter girl. And I'm Brooke, said the taller girl. For today's video, we brought in a special guest. Me. The two girls stepped out of the way and the camera zoomed in on a table with the same girl from the thumbnail. Pearl! Ta-da! Exclaimed the girls. Say hi, Pearl. The girl named Pearl smiled and waved. Hi, Brittany. Not too bad. Brittany's the camera woman. All right, that fits Brittany's character perfectly. Just out of the way. It's like, I'm just happy to be here. Not to be silly, said who was presumably the camera girl. The camera. Pearl got confused and way slower. Hi, camera? That not the not the camera itself. The people watching from the camera. Brooke corrected. Though this only made Pearl and Brooke mortified. Wait, there are people inside that thing? No. An audible sigh was heard from Brooke along with chortling from Belle. Just pretend the camera is. Pearl suddenly stood up on the table. I'll save you, camera people! Pearl dived towards the camera. Pearl. Da 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 da. Okay, we're back. As you may guess, Pearl isn't exactly from here, explained Belle. She's from an underground kingdom that we recently discovered called Underworld, added Brooke. Their food isn't exactly like ours. They only eat flavorless vegetables and rocks that are edible to them. So basically, Pearl's never had any real food. Until now. Belle laid an array of dinner lids all over Pearl's table. We brought a variety of food items from our world for our other underworldly friend to try for the first time. Are you excited, Pearl? I sure am. From what little I've already had, I can tell this is going to be epic. The girl licked her lips in anticipation. Despite her supposedly strange origins, she was always coming off as impeccably adorable. Because, yes, adorable rock girl, best girl, deserves head pets. Belle took off a lid. Let's begin with Brittany's favorite food. Pasta with marinara sauce. Da-da. Pearl examined the food before her, along with a fork she was given. It looks very stringy. Pearl tried stabbing the spaghetti with the fork, but she wasn't picking anything up. All of a sudden, Pearl put the fork down and instead grabbed the pasta with her bare hands and stuffed it in her face. The other girls burst out laughing as she did this. But the girl licking her sauce-covered face. Their sauce was so good. I can see where you like dipping bread in it, Brittany. Camera girl calmly chuckled. Yeah, though I don't think I like to do that. Next, Belle brought another plate. This time, buffalo wings. Ta-da! Be careful, they're hot. Oh no! Wait, does she feel heat? I guess not. Guess not. Pearl picked one up and took a bite. Oh, wow, this? Her eyes started to water a bit. Oh, this feels... I don't know what it feels like. It feels like I licked the fire. That means it's spicy, said Belle. She eats the rest of it, and then the bone herself. You know, I was weirdly expecting it, and I was still caught off guard with that. She's a rock person, so she would unironically eat bones. Does that mean she technically eats people? No, God, Pearl! Don't be a cannibal! No! Muttered the other girls. What? Never mind. Next up. Belle grabbed to the plate. My brother's favorite. A juicy steak. Are you sure? Huh. Where's the juice? That just means it's very meaty. This is actually... Okay. This is technically a slight miscorrection. The author is technically right with it being very meaty, but usually juicy also refers to like certain ways steaks are cooked. So like if you eat a steak that is like rare, which is what I would prefer, and some steaks tend to be very juicy. Like I think porterhouse tend to be very juicy. So like when you cut into them, especially if they're like rare, then they're like bloody, and then they sometimes leak juice. It just depends on like how you cook it. So this is still technically correct, but it's just also technically not correct. It's a complicated thing. Just bear with me. Pearl forks the steak and chow down. She sighs blissfully. This is even better than the red chocolate, even with sparkles. After she finished the steak, Brooke made another announcement. First dessert round! She delivers a plate of Yoshi cookies. Cookies! Oh, sweet. Sweet dessert! The Double Dash theme plays in the background as Pearl chows on a cookie at a piece that would make a blue monster jealous. A blue monster jealous? You made the cookie monster! Oh, cookies! You couldn't even commit to the bit and just have her go. Just just saying. Washed down with milk from Moo Moo Farm. Brooke poured a glass of milk, which Pearl took a sip of. Better than crystal juice. Pearl put the cup down with a visible milk mustache on her face. She noticed all her fans holding back laughter. What? What is it? Oh, nothing. Mario! Belle pulls on a mirror and shows her. Pearl giggles as well when she sees and seemingly grows an idea. Her hands start glowing and she sculpts her hair to be the shape of Mario's cap. Wahoo! In order to be the Michiwa Kingdom hero, you must train to master. I'm sounding more like Triple H than fucking Mario. Stinko Bidokin! Ah! Pearl mimics a kung fu pose. Only then will you have a mustache like a mine! Laughter filled the whole room. Excessive laughter in process. Please wait warmly. Meanwhile, both plumbers and the lake princess were laughing their butts off. Aqua in particular probably would have fallen to the floor had she stopped and sitting down. Oh, that is so cute and funny. Aqua banged her fist against the desk trying to stay upright. She even paused the video while trying to pull herself together. This video is definitely getting a like. Mario grabbed the mouse and clicked the like button without hesitation. After giving themselves a minute to calm down, they decided to play the video again. The girls were calm again, and Brooke announced the next food. We should throw something a little more healthy into the mix. Our next item is Brooke delivers a plate with a round red fruit. A Yoshi fruit! Is this going to end with her trying to eat a durian? No, that'd be weird. Pearl, whose hair was back to normal, milk mustache gone, poked at the fruit. Wow, it looks like a balloon. Pearl decided to poke at it with her fork, and juice came gushing out of her face. Pearl opened her mouth and sucked in the juice, then taking a bite out of her as her friends giggled some more. I never thought a vegetable could taste so good. It's a fruit, actually. Corrected Brooke. Fruits are seed-bearing structures of plants from above ground, whereas vegetables are typically roots, stems, or leaves below ground without seeds. So what does that make potatoes? But they're both good for growing big and strong, added Belle, and she flexed her muscles. There's seeds in here? I was wondering what a hard thing in my mouth was. The camera zoomed in and showed that, yep, Pearl did indeed bite into the seeds. Pearl finished up and Brooke brought out the next food. Now it was time for my favorite food. Brooke took out a pizza box, which Pearl tried to read. Pizza. That's a weird name. It's pronounced pizza. Or somewhat simple with a cheese pizza. Brooke opened up the plate, leaving Pearl's mouth to water at the sight of the pie full of pizza. This looks yummy. Pearl grabbed the pizza and tried to start eating it by the crust. You have to cut it. I mean, technically this is correct. You can. There are people who just legitimately just eat it by the crust first and then go that way. I think they're weird, but you do you. Oh, my bad. Pearl took out her knives and forks and tried to cut the crust off much as her friends. Just goes for the crust first. I'll do it. Brooke cut the whole pizza in eighths with a pizza cutter and then sat down with Pearl's other utensils. Oh! Oh, she was trying to cut the whole pizza. Oh my god, I missed that. I thought the pizza was already sliced and she was just gonna... Oh my god, I'm so stupid on that. Ooh, that looks handy. Pearl grabbed the slice and ate it from the crust first. Pearl, you're supposed to save the crust for last. Complained Belle. Brooke waved her hand. Take it easy, Belle. Wow, that's just hot. I love it. Pearl wasted no time in finishing that slice. Okay, then, if you love that, let's up the ante. Brooke got to their box with pepperoni pizza. Ta-da! Ooh, pizza with polka dots. Huh. Let's think about it. Now you think about it. Pearl tried slicing it the way Brooke did previously, but the cuts she made were uneven and most weren't even straight lines. So some pieces were bigger than others. Pearl naturally picked the biggest of the lot and took Belle's advice to save the crust for last this time. Oh wow, Pearl said between chews. This is even better. Don't talk with your mouth full, warned Brooke. But that's right to hear. Belle examined the uneven slices Pearl made and chuckled. Note to all you watching. He is creative as Pearl. Okay, now let's go on to our favorite types of pizza. Belle, you go first. Gladly. Uh, she Belle brings out another pizza box. Meat lovers pizza. Okay, fun fact. This is to be real quick. I used to work at Domino's for a short time, for like 6 months. It was when I was living in Mississippi for like that time, and that Domino's always made pizza meat lovers because they always make like a slice for everyone to have as for like the day. And I just stopped loving meat lovers. I don't eat it that much. In fact, I actually actively try to avoid this pizza because they just wouldn't make anything other than meat lovers. I just like got sick and tired of it. It's just like you ever have that happen to you with pizza? Let me know in the comment section. But back to the story. It's got cheese, pepperoni, sausage, ham, and more. All for you, Pearl. Belle cuts out the slice for her. Oh, this one's got to be good too. Pearl took out a bite and her chewing got slower and slower and her smile faded. The others grew concerned. Belle approached. Pearly, you good? I feel weird. Pearl's cheeks grew and turned green. Gathering panic from the others. Quick, get the trash bag, Green Pearl! I'm getting it! Yeah, you don't need to see this, please stand by. That's right, you ain't seen Suika for the third time. Brooke was cleaning up the table as Belle consoled a heavily breathing Pearl. She never felt this before with food. I think that just means you don't like it. No, this seems less like she likes it and more like something in the either she's like getting full, but she's like a rock or something, or more likely, what I think is actually happening is one of these two or more ingredients are basically just doesn't sit well with her. I know like everyone has like that one food that like they try to eat and it just doesn't sit and it just the body just doesn't want it. Okay. All right, let's just get this. Let's just get this on. I think that just means you don't like it, assumed Belle. You think it's gross? Yes, it's gross. Pearl took another bite of the pizza and gagged before reaching down in the trash bag again. This is disgusting. Then Pearl took another bite and kept on gagging. And yet you're still eating it, questioned Belle. Pearl nodded and ate more of it. Yeah, that's at least you'll get used to it. It's probably the pizza. It's probably the ham. Don't eat bad ham. Brittany turned the camera away from her as she kept on doing it. Let's cut to the next food. Okay, Meat Lovers was not for Pearl, but maybe my favorite for Fairbearer. Fairbetter. Brooke opened another box. A typical cheese pizza with pepperoni, olives, and mushrooms based. Best topping. Not so much meat this time. Pearl took a bite and the same thing happened. Brooke frowned. Not your thing either. Oh wait, because sometimes meat lovers sometimes have olives, so it could be olive. That just doesn't sit well with olives. No wait, no it's not. Never mind, I'm overthinking it. Not so much meat this time. Yeah, it's a little better than Belle's favorite, but not by much. Olives will do that for you. Bro pushed the box away before getting over the new sensation of bad foods by this point. Do you guys just like bad taste? Kind of getting old for me. We like these foods doesn't mean you have to. We all have different sense of taste. Pearl, there's nothing wrong with you not liking something. Sure, Brooke. Pearl nodded with a smile. Yeah, good point. I'm glad I got to try them all. Well, I wish I had your confidence, Brittany. Let's move on to something simpler. Belle took out a plate with a hot dog, topped with lettuce and mustard. Lettuce? You can put lettuce on a hot dog? I guess you can. A dog? I thought you said dogs were pets, said Pearl as she examined the food. No, this is a different kind of dog. Try it out. Pearl unexpectedly cut the hot dog with her knife and ate it using her fork. Her friends merely shrugged at each other. Because this was the wrong way to eat a hot dog after all. And yet you complained about her eating pizza from the crust. You hypocrites. Yeah, good food again. This one's just a bit of a tinkly taste. Like, it's a little weird, but not bad. Probably because of the mustard, commented Belle. What went on next was a compilation of more foods. She was giving a burrito and tried cutting it with a pizza cutter. Okay. They're getting messed everywhere. Not like she liked it anyway when she ate it. It made her gag again. Then when she used the pizza cutter method on a sandwich again, though she was able to swallow that one with no problem. Editor's note, yeah, this took a while to clean up. And she's happy. You know, seems that Pearl does like food with a lot of toppings. Maybe underworld simply aren't used to tasting so much at once. Considering what they usually eat, Brooke put a finger to her chin. Maybe we have more underworlds here. I test this hypothesis. Anyway, to finish this off, Belle took out a cupcake. Have at it, Burley. Yay! she just she just splatters the cupcake against her face. Okay. I love Surface Field. She put a hand to her belly, though I don't think I could eat another bite. And that'll be where we end things. Thanks for watching, everyone. Wave goodbye. Bell finished. I call dibs on leftovers. Don't forget to punch that like button, kick the subscribe button, and ring that bell. The video ended. The 3 viewers were speechless after everything, so to speak. Hello, began Mario. A channel with a video like this being so small, it's just a crime. I'm gonna support them. Mario took the mouse and clicked the subscribe button. Me too. Aqua took out her phone and did the same. Can we read comments? Luigi butted in. Sorry, I just like doing that. I don't see why not. Aqua scrolled down to read some comments. Yoshi Raptor 92. I'm eating hot dogs with a fork and a knife from now on. Something Goose. Oh, this is so cute. Sega Script 30. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that the weird rock girl I was on the news a few weeks ago? They're invading. Oh, you gotta be one of those guys. Mail the Birdo. What kind of alien is that? Did she follow Mario from one of those rock galaxies in the past? Huh? How do you, Dr. Mario? I don't know why I was having trouble with that. Notes taken. I will cut my pizza unevenly and in weird shapes. Thanks, Belle. Luigi, bro. Oh my god, it's him. Let's see. I gotta go back down. Get down here. This channel is criminally underrated. Why am I just discovering this? Overall, more comments to soccer moms are adoring Pearl, or people wondering what Pearl is. Though one comment made the trio cringe. Wendy is cool. Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting Wendy to show back up. Hey, Buffy Nerdtron, your video sucks. That girl you're feeding is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. No one would dream of subscribing to you. Like this is obviously Wendy the bully that got removed from school in the story that I reviewed recently. This basically Wendy, like she's just bullying them specifically. Yeah, reporting that Mario immediately reported the comment for cyberbullying and it disappeared. On that one though, all the comments were to like see, and Mario decided to post the video on his social media for others. I want to meet these kids someday. They're funny, giggled Aqua. Something tells me it was soon, Princessa. Soon. Meanwhile, hey, what? I can do a better French accent than those two girls. Belle and Brooke stepped back into the club hive after a long day. You know, started Brooke. I'm getting used to so much attention from little kids when they ask me to help with homework. If they was just overkill. I don't mind so much, said Belle. Looks like my national charm. It's finally working its magic. Sure, sighed Brooke. Normally, I just want to get homework down, but I don't have any now. Right now, that's fine. Let's just check how our new video is doing. Belle opened up YouTube on her phone and went to her channel. I wouldn't expect much of a change, but okay. Brooke stopped when she saw Belle's demeanor change. She dropped her phone and kept her face still as if staring, tossing her head. Belle, what's wrong? Brooke waved her arms in front of her. Come on, idiot, speak to me. Brooke picked up her phone and, oh goodness, now she could see. Once they only had subscribers, now they had over 10,000 and still counting. Are you seeing it, Brooke? Belle finally spoke. How? This can't be real. Simple. It's called promotion. Just avoid Twitter. Especially for young kids. Avoid Twitter. Brooke's glasses grew crooked as she shook her head trying to get a grip. And you want to know who one of those new subscribers is? Mario took the phone again and zoomed on one of the notifications. New subscriber, Super Mario Brothers official. Holy! Their scream would be heard all across the neighborhood had there not been a helicopter flying by. The end. Okay, so not a bot joke. I like this. I think it's a sweet little story. Unironically, I want to see more of these like really goofy stories starring the group, especially if they're gonna do the whole YouTube thing. You know what? Honestly, you could do like a whole fanfic series of the just them trying to do like various video ideas, just like have like instead of like being sticking to like one specific thing, they just like, oh, we're just kind of goofy friends just goofing off and doing like random stuff. And you can hit, and since like Wendy showed up, where it's right here, you can have her make like her own channel to like kind of compete, but then she's like the worst kind of YouTuber, like she's like a nuisance tuber whose like whole job is like to go around harassing people and being annoying. You can do it like commentary on like YouTube culture, for, like clickbait and stuff like that. Because it's clearly clickbait. In universe, it's clickbait. But on a scale of 1 to 5, I would rate it a 4. I don't think it's as good as the where is it? I think it's near the top. Near the top. I think I went too far. Yeah, right here. It's not as good as this story. I think this story just it's just more entertaining. But I don't think this is a bad story at all. I don't have anything wrong with it. There's nothing I would change about the story. I think it's legitimately as good as it can be. I really like the whole I really like the pun TikTok clock. Of course, it's a play on words for TikTok clock. The level from Mario 64, really clever. And yeah, there's nothing more I have to say about the story. This has been Dark Symphony 777, and cut.